after dark table talk. Charlz And Lafectra, after dark table talk. Charlz And Lafectra, after dark table talk. Charlz And Lafectra, after dark table talk. I got a picture of your shape, a silhouette. I got you smiling, I ain't said nothing silly yet. People switching sides, they don't even look the same. One thing for sure, I bet you they gon' know our name. Charlz And Lafectra, after dark table talk. Charlz And Lafectra, after dark table talk. Charlz And Lafectra, after dark table talk. Charlz And Lafectra, after dark table talk.
What happened to everybody? All right. I'm just waiting for the other half of the show, partner to show up. We in the business, and you know what, man, these lights are bright. Charlie Murphy, everybody. The Charlz And Lafectra after dark table talk. You know what I'm saying? We got it going on right now. And we're gonna bring y'all some exciting, interesting information throughout this entire 10 episode series. So right now we're on episode 5. That's right. We're on episode 5. And realistically, I should probably go ahead and go live on Facebook real quick. So I'll probably chime in as soon as the queen comes down. I think, believe it or not, I got to be kind of quiet. I think she's doing her meditation. So question for you though. How many of you guys wake up in the morning, and gals, girls, you know what I'm saying? How many of my people wake up in the morning and meditate? Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if meditation is something that you practice. Without further ado, though, since my queen didn't show up and we were scheduled to go live at 9 o'clock, we are here live at 9 o'clock. We have a couple topics that I am going to discuss, and this is going to be a short show. I'm not going to make this a long, drawn out. My intent is not to make it long and how entertaining your boy can actually be. So I think the queen has shown up. I'm gonna put on the queen light. Are you ready to roll? Okay, all right. The queen has shown up. Now it is officially the Charlz And Lafectra show. Just a couple minutes ago, it was just the Charlz show. So,
hello, everyone.
I hope
can you hear me?
I hope everyone should be able to hear you. I see my lights are blinking green, so we're good. We're in the studio right now, live, making it happen.
What did I miss?
Well, you missed. I was telling the people about my queen, and that my queen was probably up doing some meditation and prayer. And I asked the people, like, how many of them actually pray, wake up in the morning and meditate, and how do they do it? And hit me up in the comments if they wake up and they meditate. I think it's a good idea. Not everybody practice it, but I think everybody wants to do it. They just don't position themselves to do so.
Right. You just got to make time to do it. And I had to make time to do it. I didn't realize it's 9:06 now. And I actually started my meditation a little late. It was supposed to start at 8. Ideal for me is to meditate and pray twice a day, once in the morning, once at night, but I don't always keep to that because life gets busy. But it's really about making the time to stop and, especially during these times, to slow down and set aside time for you, because it's very important for your spiritual health as well as your mental health. So I needed that because we've been very busy lately, and
very
going to bed late, and that's just not good for me and my health. So today I decided to make a change as far as like bedtime goes, and I really wanted to make sure I got my meditation in and prayer in before we started, but unfortunately it ran a little long. Not unfortunately, but fortunately for me, it's what I needed. And I did have to cut it short.
I do apologize about you having to cut it short.
So that I can show up, but it's We're supposed to be doing a show for what, 30 minutes?
So we need to get into
so
our
probably
30-minute
gonna
session.
go back and finish what it started.
Absolutely. Yes, 30 minutes is what we're going to try to hold us to, and we are probably already about.
How long you been talking?
Well, I started exactly at 9 o'clock. I did not.
You on time because usually you'll be like, "Oh, we're going on 9," and we go on at 9:30 or 10.
Well, I think today was a more of me preparing. Like, hey, I told you earlier today we're going on at 9.
You did tell me earlier, but we also had a lot of orders to fill, and I was trying to get stuff done before that time.
Right.
But then also, I've told you before, Tuesdays are my day. Tuesdays, especially days that I need to have. I set aside time in the evening, especially to meditate. So Tuesdays are kind of like, they've always been my day, but we've added the show. So we're just going to have to talk about the schedule as far as like when we go on. And we don't really have a set schedule. So you'll be like, okay, we're going on at 9 without even asking me, okay, what you got going on about that? Because first of all, your wife.
You could have told me today at like 3 o'clock that, hey, today at 9 is not going to work for me because Tuesday is my day. Like
Tuesdays have been my day. Tuesdays have been my day.
I'm saying you could have told me at 3 o'clock today that Tuesday wasn't going to work for you.
At 3 o'clock? Why 3 o'clock?
Because that's when I mentioned that, hey, we're going on at 9. You were in the kitchen, and I said, hey, we're going on at 9. You're like, okay. That would have been a great time to say, you know what? Nah, it's not going to work out.
It would have been, but my mind was set on cleaning the kitchen because nobody's cleaning the kitchen. And my mind was also set on, okay, I got to get these orders printed out. Mm-hmm. These orders finished.
Very important, very important.
You know, because you're going back and forth. Order. And I also had to be mindful that I'm also homeschooling and thinking about, so it was a lot on my mind. So I really for me, meditation is for me. But I'm thinking about everything else outside of me that has to get done. So when you mentioned the show is supposed to go on at 9, I just didn't say anything because I was thinking about everything else I have on my plate.
I understand.
So
I could do better. I'll let you know. We'll come up with a better schedule.
We need to come up with a set schedule. When are we going on?
Yeah.
You know, and
is 9 o'clock too late for you?
9 o'clock is really kind of late. We should probably go on earlier.
Okay.
But on certain days and certain times of the month, like this is full moon time. I'm a spiritual person, so I do certain things on the full moon even, or set aside time to do and write in my journal and, you know, do search, you know, because you be in your own world or in the studio during the times that I'm doing things on certain days. So we just got to come together, communicate.
We're on for about 11 minutes, 12 minutes now. Anyways, okay, so hope everybody having a wonderful day. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let her finish talking because I know I just heard something click over there. So give me a second and carry on, babe. I'll let you, red inside, black on the outside. One of I think Designs by Lafectra's best sellers. And so I had it on. I think it looks really cool. I don't know if you guys saw me with it on, but I mean it's all black. However, if you go to our website, and I'll make sure I try to put that in the description, charlzandlafectra.com/my site. It was crazy, but anyways, you can see some of the designs that she's made, and everything is limited. Everything is almost like specialty. So you may see something, and it may not. More than likely, it's probably not available. It's probably gone because she was just mentioning that she was taking a lot of orders this week, and she's been
we had almost 50 orders. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go for it.
Yeah. So we've been quite busy, and we had a huge amount of orders come in on Friday. And since Friday, we've been getting orders set when it comes to, because it's my business, but it's our business because we're working it together. But me, I'm more laid back, and sometimes, you know, I can get overwhelmed quickly. And not saying I don't work well under pressure, but he's been a major help. But with him, it's like full steam ahead. He will stay up and not get any sleep. Like, another order came in. Let me just work through this. And, for me, I'm like trying to keep up with him.
It's not about the new order. This is about making sure the ones that, and you have
you were doing them out of order, though, because the orders come to me. So you were doing them out of order. So it was very kind of like interesting with, how much orders came in. And we were working.
I was just making masks, y'all. I was just mask off.
Yeah, but if it was a certain way, I think it would be even more productive. That's all.
Definitely let me know how we could be more productive.
I did. We needed, for example, there are 3 orders that needed only 1 mask. And I was saying, okay, what are we doing? This is, you were like, oh, I'm working on this large mask for this particular package so we can package it up and get it ready. Then you were like, well, no, I'm just making a bunch of large masks right now. You didn't even finish the mask for the package that needs to be shipped. Supposed to be shipped today. So I'm like, that came in today, but you're like full steam ahead. Or more orders came in today. Let me work on those future orders. So it's
not working on any future orders.
You were.
I wasn't working. I know everything that I make goes to what's available right now. I just have a vision of what's coming next and try to,
Right, what's coming next. But what was needed right now, right then and there, was a large mask. And you went from working on that large mask to working on many, many large masks instead of finishing and putting the mask where it goes so that I can package it up and it be done. But that's not how you were working. So
I can fix that.
I'm like, what are you doing? Like, okay, we working on these 3 masks that need to be done. You were working on one and I was working on one. But, I had done mine and yours is still sitting on the sewing machine.
Because I had to get prepared for 9:00, which I will finish those masks when I finish this 30-minute to 45-minute segment episode. So back to what we are going to be discussing today. So she talked about her mask. She talked about the process of getting all the orders filled and put down range, which is pretty awesome. She's doing a great job. But you want to show the mask and let the people see how the mask look. I had my black one on. I didn't show the red one, the red and flowers.
Well, it's just a different different pattern. That's all.
It's a pattern.
I don't know. This looks like a medium, or is this a large?
That one is definitely
you made this
probably
one, right?
a medium. That's a medium with the candy cane inlays and whatnot.
The masks are turning out really well. Your design for the straps is genius. So
just makes it a little bit. Make your mask. Just go home and make your mask. They're really easy. Can you teach me? Can you show me how to make a mask? Can you what do I need? Like, can I use 2 t-shirts to make a mask?
You asking me?
Yeah, can you show me how to make a mask?
I've already showed you how to make a mask.
Okay, so I got a t-shirt here. I got a t-shirt and some scissors. I need some scissors. Oh, you know what? I got some scissors right here. Bam. I got a t-shirt and some scissors. Now, tell me what.
Sure, cut it down the middle.
Cut it like here, like in the middle, like here?
In the middle where the waist would be.
Where the waist would be? Okay. All right, okay. Cut in the middle where the waist would be. They say these shirts are easy to make. I'm gonna make me a t-shirt. I'm gonna make me a shirt mask. Cut it like this. One of my favorite shirts right here. So this is gonna be even more special to me because I get to wear now my favorite shirt on my face. I love Jay's shirt. So what I do with this shirt?
You don't cut that, and you don't need that one. You just need the black one.
Just need the black one. Okay. All right. Okay. Now what I do?
You fold it in half.
Okay. Gonna fold it in half. Okay.
You fold it in half again.
Okay.
You ball it up. And then throw it over there in the corner.
Oh, wow.
But you can use t-shirt material. That was just kind of like a joke. You could have used t-shirt material if you fold it and you have layers. I printed out this face covering CDC requirements for the best type of fabric to use is tightly woven 100% cotton. So,
and these are tightly woven 100% cotton. They feel great. They're breathable. I think we did a sneeze test on this material. We did a sneeze test on this material a few days back. You can see it on Designs. You can see it on Impress La Facebook page, and you can also see it on the Uchagish Facebook page as well. So, okay, cool. Well, thank you very much for showing us how to make a mask.
I didn't really show y'all.
No.
That was supposed to be a skit. But Carlos Brown, what are the masks made of? Tell all the new people.
Okay.
Do you all take donations for people who can't afford to purchase at the time? I can make a donation. Oh, that's wonderful. Sure, definitely. We'll take donations to make masks for people who can't afford them. Definitely.
We were just the equipment to make these masks. This isn't something that everybody has readily available. So it's cool that someone else who has the wherewithal and the resources to do it can help put it out. So
definitely. You said what are the masks made of? I hope. I don't know when you chimed in, but the masks are made of 100% cotton, tightly woven cotton, and we try to make them at least 4 layers deep, or 4 layered. And I see other people making masks, and they a lot of like YouTube videos that show you how to make the mask. They only do like 2 layers. Especially the ones I saw where we're making a bunch of masks to donate, and it's usually just 2 layers of fabric. I don't know. Well, they never really specify what fabric, but
appreciate that, fam, for chiming in, and that's a great question. Anybody else have any questions? Make sure you drop them in the link. And again, we'll be able to comment and respond back. So now that I'm at 24 minutes. Okay, let's get it. So 24 minutes is empty. So
I didn't put my drink in the cup because the glass looks dirty, and I just kept it in my stainless steel. I am drinking water infused with oregano oil tonight.
Oregano oil.
Yes, oregano oil. Oregano oil, and oregano is antiviral, antimicrobial, antibacterial.
I had some water that had oregano in it, and I drank it. And I was like, "Yep, this ain't my water bottle. This is yours." Try to blame the water bottle on me. I'm like, "That ain't my water bottle, man."
Whatever.
That is not my water bottle. All right, yo. So check this out. We are in new times. We're in new days. And if you didn't know, I posted earlier that I was going to talk about how COVID-19, and how the stay in your home order all plays a part together, how they're all tied in together. So here's my spiel. Here's my conspiracy theory to all my conspiracy theory brothers out there. You know what I'm saying? You can believe it or you cannot. Just check this out. 5 sound a G5 tower, because the birds are burning themselves as they get close to these towers because they emit so much radiation. So that's the downside. That's the bad side of what's happening. And that is really bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not downplaying that at all. But what I am saying is that the 3 of these things, internet, basically it's going to turn our internet, which is going to make our internet resemble dial-up, maybe even slower than dial-up when 5G comes online. 5G is going to be able to control so many things at once, and it's going to make automation of robotics, androids, automation of accounting, numbers. It's going to make the whole. It's going to happen like now, right now. Like everything is going to be like right now. So G5 is going to be this new network system that's going to basically make our lives better, much faster than G4. Before it came out, the United States was the first to win that G4 race, and it created billions of dollars of revenue. It created billions of jobs. 5G is supposed to do that times so much more take place. Drones are going to be able to, you're not going to have drop calls anymore. You're not going to have drop signals. It's just going to be so much better on a international, on a connection type level. So we want to be, I say we, the United States want to be want to be first with G5, because G5, with this amount of connectivity in the world, you're going to be able to control the world. Right now, we're not the first. The United States doesn't have their claw, their talons into this G5. So China does. And we had a phone made by Cricket. It was called like Huawei. Huawei is the company out there right now that is at the pinnacle of almost getting to this G5. And if China gets to G5, and this is what Donald Trump is saying. This is what Donald Trump probably is thinking. Maybe his advisors are saying it. But if China gets to 5 before we do, China will control the world. And that's what I believe is triggering what we have with the coronavirus and this stay in your homes mandate. So it takes so much power to send out this 5 signal. So if you have your Americans out while you're trying to do these tests of these 5 towers, you may be causing bodily harm and damage to them. And they know that these towers are damaging. They know that these towers emits our radiation that could, kill an entire school just by probably the radiation in the electromagnetic pulses. So what they're telling us is that we need to stay inside. Well, how do you get a nation to stay inside? You put fear in their heart. You put something out there that is controllable, but you make it seem scarier than what it really is. The coronavirus. Yes, it started in China. China may have been the first people to try to start this 5, which is you would wipe out more than just 10,000 people. You would wipe out hundreds of thousands of people. So the United States follow suit because they're trying to mandate you go outside during a certain time in the daytime, you get locked up because they are testing. They're trying to test, and they're testing these towers, and they don't want to have more casualties than it will be if you were outside. If we were just outside driving our cars and they're testing these things because they're trying to be first. That's the fact of the matter. They're trying to be first. So at the end of the day, that's how coronavirus, the stay in your home mandate, and G5 are tied together. How does that make you feel?
Who was explaining to us what 5G was going to be like, and how the U.S. is in a race with China. And I just, came up with that idea of what if, and you just explain what I was explaining earlier to you.
Right.
So I don't have anything to add to it.
Okay.
I mean, you kind of went a little bit further than I did when I discussed it with you at the kitchen table.
I see the whole picture.
I just,
I see
said,
the world.
What if? You see what?
I see the world. And you mentioned that. You mentioned the world. I think you said something about space. Just think about how much technology, how much connectivity, how much of this 5 is going to be needed in order to have an economy in outer space, in the atmosphere, having a city that's hovering above the earth. How much of this 5 do we really and are we going to need? All of it. Set up a colony to being the first to own the connectivity to communicate back and forth, and the equipment that's going to be able to operate in space up under those conditions. It's going to, if you can hover and you can get in space and you can do things in space, you can control Earth. You can pinpoint what you want to do down here to whoever you want to, especially if you have towers that emit radiation at a drop of a dime. You can turn the towers up and burn everybody. It is a weapon. If you can control all the towers and make them emit enough heat and radiation to wipe out people within 100 kilometers, whatever. So America is so and thank you for bringing that back up. So America is so caught up.
G5 evolution.
It's a G4 evolution. That's what they're calling it.
But they calling it G5.
They calling it G5.
And when I saw that, it was a news
You saw that
clip.
You saw that in the news?
No, it was a news clip that we saw on Facebook, I think. No, Facebook,
okay.
Maybe YouTube. But I saw the ad before that. They were advertising. It was an AT&T ad advertising offering of 5G.
Wow.
I didn't know it was. I didn't know that it wasn't the real 5G though.
If you can't make it, then fake it. The U.S. is on a mission to try to be first, and I think it has a lot to do with the corona, the stay in the house, and G5. It's all tied in together, you guys. Honestly, we won't know what's really going on until it has happened, and we read about it, and someone spills what's really popping off. So yeah, that's what we got going on. That's our mission on mask. We will work on a schedule for the next 5 episodes. We're going all the way to 10, y'all. We're going all the way to 10, so we can schedule those out for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned, and we have a lot more to come. I'm about 36 minutes into this, and we are done. I think I got
that's
everything
all you
covered.
want to talk about?
That was it. I think that's all we wanted to talk about, you guys. If you have any questions, hit us up. We can bring you in on those. We can bring those questions up a little bit later.
I feel like I should work.
You are cool.
Tired.
These lights are bright. Flashing light.
You see the glare on the TV back there?
My head gonna hide the glare. There we go. All right, you guys. Hey, have a wonderful night, and thank you for tuning in to the Charlz
After Dark Conspiracy.
It was a conspiracy. I agree with you.
Charlz And Lafectra, After Dark Table Talk. 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 I got a picture of your shape, a silhouette. I got you smiling, I ain't said nothing silly yet. People switching sides, they don't even look the same. One thing for sure, I bet you they gon' know our name. Charlz And Lafectra, After Dark Table Talk. 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 Hey.